Hi everybody, it's Gina. Today I have a share that I would like to share with you that I worked on for Holy Swappers. I am in group 2, and that would be Sabrina K, the Country Crafters group. And in our group we have Katzel Creates, Judy from My Scrapbook Loft, Donna from Donna Dreams Times 3. Today I want to share just a little brief item that I made, and this is going to be revealed on October 1st. So everybody go ahead and set up your calendars, because October 1st is going to be the big reveal for the Holy Swappers. We've got like 3 groups, and we're all excited to show you what we've made. This is actually one that Elisha, Wagman 510, who is in the process of changing her name, actually has corroborated with a bunch of other folks in the crafting community, and has created several of these groups. And we're just really excited to, get together and swap and share crafty ideas with one another. And our group, in group 2, had the ATC coin. We were supposed to take an ATC coin and somehow alter it. So I had also kind of altered mine in a way that I knew how, I suppose. I've never made an ATC coin or altered coin before, so this was a lot of fun to do. So for mine, I actually placed it on a tag. This is going to each of the participants in group 2, and what I have done is I made the graphic 45 tag, and I have placed some pink seam binding up the top, and topped that off with a little key that I gilded with embossing powder. So the embossing powder, I only went over it one time. I know that this has been done by others, maybe 2 or 3 embossing episodes or more, but I went ahead and used the one because I really liked that it was wood, and you can still see the wood on the back, so I opted not to gild it on the back. But I just liked it because it gave it like an aged look, and I was going for the vintage. As you can see, I did distress the edges all around the tag, and each one will also include this paper. It's a little stamped image that I had stamped of a gate on the back, and wording. So the paper I used is Tales of Me and You by Prima, and I just thought that was fitting because it is very shabby chic, it's very vintage, and that's my style, so that's what I like to do and use. I also took a little bit of white gesso. You can probably see it better on the back. So I white gessoed the back and the front, just very lightly, mixed it with a little bit of water on my brush so that it wouldn't be as heavy. So it was a light hand that I put the brush strokes on. So here's a little bit of that paper that you can see. It is adorned with roses and flowers, and you can see some of the plum and some of the gate poking through. And so what I had done is, first off, I layered it with a little bit of lace, and I believe I got that from a curtain, an old curtain. So I just cut out the part that I wanted, and on top of that I added a little pink vellum doily that I cut out with one of my dies, and above that I added a little bit of the eyelash trim, so a little bit of the white eyelash trim, and upon that there would be the coin. So the coin is maybe 2 inches, because it was about the largest circular die that I had, and I did make my own. So I stamped it with the ring frame circle and gilded it with some of the gold. It's like a pen, a metallic marker. So I gilded just little bits and pieces of it. I didn't go all the way around the edge, but I wanted it to look a little aged. So I also used the vintage photo by Tim Holtz on the distressing of the coin. And then above that, I put the, I guess it's a music vellum, cut out in a similar circle doily pattern, and put this on here. And I love that it wasn't perfect, that it has some crinkle to it and little bumps, you know. I made sure that the bottle cap that I used also came from the paper. Each individual tag has the same face of this lovely lady in the center. And then I had taken another piece from my sentiments, and I believe this would be one of those that you get from, I want to say that it's a Maggie Holmes, and this one says love. They each have different sayings, but similar. And then I put that on some pink vellum, and on the corner of that there's a little tiny pink rhinestone that I had just added to that. So moving around the tag, I have also used some of those little, I want to say they're paper flowers that you get from Hobby Lobby. I think that is because they've got the little, you know, vintage look to them with the beads. And also used a couple of the flowers from the set. And layered the bottom with a couple different laces. This one is like a very light pink lace. I wanted the pink to come out because the paper has some of the beautiful tones of mauves and pinks. So then on top of that, I did layer another layer of my lace that I had in my stash, as well as a little pink rosebud just on the edge there. And if you go up over onto the lace, you can see here there are several little flowers that I placed. The Hobby Lobby, these two small ones came from Hobby Lobby. This one is also from this same pack, and I believe they're by Paper Studio. This one has a little rhinestone in the center and a little leaf in the back of that one. This one, I believe I got at Michael's some time ago, and I thought the pinks went really well with the paper. So that is my altered coin that I have in the back. Like I said, this was new to me. I've never been given a challenge like that, so I enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun, and I hope that you all stick around for the reveals. That is happening, like I said, on Sabrina's channel, and I urge and encourage everyone to go over to her channel, and I'll put a link in the description box below so that you can go to subscribe and hopefully join in on October 1st when she has the final reveal. And then also go to all of the other folks that are participating in the Holy Swap. There'll be links in Sabrina's description box where you can go and see all of the Holy Swappers, you know, and all of what they've made. So thank you for joining me today. I really had fun creating this, and I just want to share it with you. Good night, everybody.